Thank you, Marcus. New information tonight. As the cold weather does approach, more and more people experiencing homelessness will be looking for a warm place to stay, which could cause capacity issues at area shelters.
Well, News 2's Tori Gessner joins us live from the Nashville Rescue Mission, where they are seeing an influx of people who are a part of a new population. Tori, tell us a little more.
Well, Alex, Bob, over the weekend, the Nashville Rescue Mission saw a 10% spike in the number of people seeking shelter because of the cold weather, and many of those people were families and children, something the mission didn't see coming. When severe temperatures set in, the Nashville Rescue Mission serves as a sanctuary for those seeking shelter.
I'm glad we're here. I wish we could put the Nashville Rescue Mission out of business, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
Especially with more than 800 people currently under its roof. And this year, the people the mission is serving are much younger.
And it's about a 600% increase of youth. And we know some of it has to do with the nonprofits that work with the youth and the changing in their direction, but that's a population we were really unprepared to see that.
The mission is also seeing more families than ever before. With room for 16, right now they're providing shelter for 25. Not only do the extra people take up more space, but the mission also has to find different areas to put them.
They have different needs as well, and so trying to work with them to get them in a stable housing with a family member or, a friend, that is what really we want to have happen with the youth, with all of our sheltered people.
There could be many reasons for the influx of families and children needing shelter. The mission says inflation and the cold weather are partly to blame. They've started working with 40 other organizations. So even if there's no room here, everyone looking for a shelter will have a warm place to stay.
I think with influx of new families, people and other nonprofits have really stepped up to say we can take, or let's put them here, or let's put them there. So I think working together is really the key.
The mission expects an even busier week next week during Thanksgiving. We posted ways you can help the mission and the people who stay there on WKRN.com. Live in Nashville, Tori Gessner, News 2.